9 out of 10 online businesses never make it past the starting line. That's the reality. But if most fail, it also means some succeed. And the gap between the two groups comes down to a handful of choices made early on. In this video, I'm going to share 5 ways to succeed in your online business, and the last one might be the single most important step you can take, so stick around to the very end. If you gain value from our content, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Number 1. Start with a specific roadmap. Businesses that succeed rarely get there by accident. They start with a clear roadmap. That means knowing who you serve, what problem you solve, and how you're going to deliver the solution. Without that clarity, it's easy to waste time trying different tactics with no way to measure progress. Research from the U.S. Small Business Administration shows that businesses with a written plan are more likely to stay open and are more successful in securing funding. A plan doesn't need to be long or complicated, but it should map out the first 90 days with specific, measurable actions. For example, instead of saying, "I'll grow my audience," write down, "I will publish 3 short-form videos each week aimed at freelancers who need marketing support." That level of detail gives you direction and makes it possible to track whether you're moving forward. The roadmap doesn't lock you in permanently. You can adjust as you learn. But starting with structure gives you momentum and prevents the early drift that causes so many businesses to disappear. Number 2. Set realistic timelines. One of the biggest differences between businesses that last and those that don't is expectation. Many people go in believing profit will appear in the first few weeks. When it doesn't, they assume something is broken and walk away. The reality is different. Research from the U.S. Small Business Administration shows it often takes 2 to 3 years for a new business to become consistently profitable. Online businesses are not an exception. That doesn't mean you won't see any sales in the early months, but building a stable income usually takes more time. A better approach is to set milestones you can actually measure. Landing your first customer, reaching your first $1,000 in revenue, or generating your first repeat sale. Each step shows progress and builds confidence even before profits are steady. By setting a realistic timeline from the beginning, you avoid the frustration that causes many people to quit too early. Instead, you give yourself the space to learn, adjust, and grow into a business that lasts. Number 3. Build marketing around trust. Strong marketing isn't about being the loudest voice. It's about building trust. When people decide whether to buy from you, they aren't only weighing price or features. They're asking if they believe you'll deliver. The Edelman Trust Barometer found that 81% of consumers say trust is a deciding factor in their buying decisions. That means your marketing should do more than make claims. It should show why you're credible. The most effective way to do that is to share real experiences. Document what you're working on, explain the process behind your product or service, and show how it solves problems for real people. Instead of vague promises like, "This will change your life," walk through specific examples, how someone used your solution, what steps they took, and what outcome they reached. This kind of marketing builds a relationship over time. It moves you from being just another option to being a trusted resource. And when people trust you, they're much more likely to buy from you and stay with you. Number 4. Differentiate through your voice and systems. Online businesses fail when they blend into the background. If your website, your posts, and your offer look like dozens of others, there's no reason for someone to choose you. Research from McKinsey shows that 71% of consumers expect personalized interactions and 76% feel frustration when those interactions aren't there. In other words, people want to know why your approach is different, and they want to see that you've thought about them specifically. Your advantage is that no one else has your perspective, your background, or your way of solving a problem. When you lean into your story, you create a connection that can't be copied. Pair that with systems that make your delivery consistent. Whether that's a framework you've developed, an automated tool, or a process you repeat with each customer, you separate yourself even further. It's the mix of individuality and reliability that helps an online business stand out and keep growing. Number 5. Protect your energy with automation and community. Building a business isn't just about producing more, it's about creating a structure you can actually sustain. Many people start strong but burn out because every task depends on them. When that happens, momentum slows and the business never moves past survival mode. The research is clear. A study in the Journal of Business Venturing found that entrepreneurs who experience high stress and exhaustion are more likely to exit their businesses early, even when the business itself is financially sound. On the other side, the U.S. Small Business Administration highlights mentorship and peer support as factors that increase survival rates because they reduce isolation and provide accountability. The lesson is simple: don't try to do everything alone. Automate repetitive tasks like follow-up emails, delegate projects that others can handle, and surround yourself with a community that understands the challenges you face. These steps free up your energy for the parts of the business that truly require your input: strategy, customer relationships, and improving your offer. Businesses that take this approach don't just last longer, they're healthier, more resilient, and positioned to grow. We've covered 5 ways to set your online business up for success, starting with a roadmap, setting realistic timelines, building marketing around trust, differentiating through your voice and systems, and protecting your energy with automation and community. The common pattern here is that businesses don't succeed because of one big tactic. They succeed because they combine clarity, consistency, and systems that make the work sustainable. If you want to learn more about practical frameworks and tools that can help you apply these ideas, check the link in the description. And if you'd like more breakdowns like this, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.